all doing? I hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel and to a video I haven't filmed in a very long time, and I used to love doing these. I filmed these quite a lot at the start of 2021, so as you can tell by the title, it's going to be a day in my favourites. So this is like such a classic YouTube video of talking about things that you've loved throughout the month, but I kind of like to make it into more of a vlog style video just because I prefer, I don't know, I love watching vlogs and I love making them. So yeah, it's going to be everything I've loved throughout January in a vlog. So I hope you're in the mood for that. I've just made myself a coffee. Today is Monday the 24th. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Let me know how your January's been. I hope you've had a relatively good one. I know January is kind of a bit of a bleak month. Not really much tends to happen. But that's why I quite enjoy January, because it's a very calm, well, for a lot of people and me, a calm, slow month, which is just lovely. It's nice to just, after the madness of Christmas and New Year, to just wind down. And I feel like I have more time to do things that I generally kind of, things that I generally, you know, kind of don't have time for the rest of the year. Hi Maggie. Hello. Would you like to come and say hello to everyone? Maggie's just chilling down here because Zara's eating a brownie that we made yesterday. Before I get into the favourites in the vlog, I also want to say a huge thank you to Sky, who are very kindly sponsoring a segment of this vlog. And also I'm going to be working with Sky throughout the year for Sky Cinema. I announced this on Instagram, and you know, if you've watched these vlogs for a very long time, me and Zara love like a movie night in, or just like watching series. It's, I don't know, it's just something I always love to do. Like, there's nothing for me, nothing better. Like, I love a night out, but a night in with some snacks, with some tasty food, maybe with a cocktail, a glass of wine, watching something good. I just love it. So yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm gonna be part of the Sky Cinema Club. So every month I'm gonna be reviewing something magical that has been created by Sky. So yeah, I'm going to be coming on to some favourites for film a bit later on in the vlog. Before I do, I'm going to have a little sip of my coffee, and I'm going to talk to you about a book that I am loving. I haven't finished it, so I can't give you my full review, but what I can do is talk about what I've loved so far. So this was a gift from my auntie and uncle for Christmas. They got me this. It's Stanley Tucci's book, and it's called Taste. If you don't know who Stanley Tucci is, you should get to know him because he's a fantastic actor. Probably, I'd say, most famous for Devil Wears Prada, and also Julia and Julia. He was in that as well. He was in the Hunger Games. He's been in a lot. He's a really cool actor. He actually lives in London, in Barnes, so not too far from us. Yeah, this is his, it's kind of like an autobiography. So if you're into food, as you know I am, you will love this. It's basically been reviewed by every person in the food scene. Stephen Fry, Jay Rayner, who's a food critic, Nigel Lawson, the one and only. We've also got Ottolenghi and Heston Blumenthal. So huge names who all rave about this book. I'm kind of like a quarter in, and it's fantastic. It talks about, he has Italian heritage. So he was born in Italy. His family migrated to New York, kind of like essentially just down from New York, not in Manhattan. And then he spent a little bit more time traveling in Italy. That's where I'm up to. But there's just recipes kind of like through the book. It's just very good. And I'm learning about him, which is, he's just a really cool guy. Like, if I can grow up and end up like Stanley Tucci, I'll be over the moon. Anyway, thoroughly recommend this. I'll leave a link down below. Thank you, Anna Dave, for getting me that. It's a nice, easy read. We fly to Venice the end of this week. So when this goes up, we'll be in Italy. So it's really exciting. It's getting me like in the mood. So I'm going to take this on the plane, just get some inspiration while we're about to enter, I'd argue, the best country in the world for food. Putting it out there. Maggie's going to be staying with Zara's friend Katie. She's going to be there just for 3 days, and you're going to have a lovely time, aren't you? Katie has a dog as well, so Maggie's going to be very happy, aren't you, little one? So I just need to crack on with some work this morning, and I did recently share this on my vlog previously. I would say this has been my favourite furniture piece of ever while. Yeah, I shared that this was from Facebook Marketplace, and I'm genuinely so happy with it. I think it fits the space beautifully, and I had a little search for these because I remember there was 2 spare. So these are kind of like apothecary style antique brass handles. I got them on Etsy about 3 years ago, and there was 2 spare from the handles that I popped on my drawers. There's only 3 drawers, so I only needed 6 handles, but it came as a pack of 8, so I kept them, and I'm really glad I did, because it's kind of hard to show, but the idea is I'm going to fix them onto the drawers here. So this is where the old handles were. So I'm just going to pop them on. I think it'll look really nice. I feel like it'll finish the desk off, and it is in keeping with the brass lock. So I just need to crack on with some work, send some emails, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys about some foodie bits, because oh my goodness, we made the best spaghetti bolognese and I need to share the recipe with you. It was so good. Okay, it's just gone bang on midday. Sorry if you can hear the washer. We've had to put a wash on. I thought I'd talk to you about some kitchen favorites, because as the turn of a new year comes, everyone kind of tries to eat a little bit more healthier, and we're no exception to that. Christmas was the season of indulgence. Yeah, I love kind of like a reset, stock in the cupboards with like good food, fill in the fridge with fruit and veggies. Thank you all so much for the love on my recipe videos as well. If you haven't seen my most recent one, I'll link it up top. I did 4 meals and they were so good. The first favorite I'm going to talk about is a meal planner. I spoke about this before so much on the channel. No word of a lie, like a meal planner will genuinely change your life. Visually seeing the meals that you have for the week. We haven't done ours yet, because obviously we're going away, so we're not going to be doing a grocery shop this week. But if we were, we usually do this on a Sunday evening, so then we can do the grocery shop on Monday at lunchtime, and then we're ready for the week. This one's really good. I got this in Tiger. I'll link some similar ones down below, but it's good because it's got the days, and then it also has what to buy, and then you can divide the page in half. So what we do is stick the meal plan on the fridge, and then we take the what to buy list with us when we shop. So it's really handy. Now, this then brings me on to recipe inspiration. I couldn't not feature this guy because we've used this cookbook so much throughout last year, but more so than ever this month. This is Jamie Oliver Veg. There's something about the way Jamie Oliver writes recipes. I just find them so easy. They're just really straightforward, but the end results are gorgeous. Like, we made this recently. I'll pop a photo on screen, but this is his greens mac and cheese. And because it has greens in it, I think it's healthy. And then last but not least, I'm kind of going to talk about 2 things, but I'm going to talk about these Tupperwares. Now, if you've made your meal plan, you've got your recipe book, you cook your food, we always try and make more than what we're going to eat because we've got leftovers for the day after. So yesterday evening, we actually made a huge vegan mushroom spaghetti bolognese. So there is so much leftovers. We're actually gonna have this for lunch. We've got some pasta behind us, so we're gonna have that. And then we also made some salted caramel brownies. I'll show you these in a second. But what I'm more so enjoying are these Tupperwares. They're from IKEA. And the reason they're so good is because they're glass on the bottom and then plastic on top. Obviously they come in the slightly larger size or the thinner size. They're stackable, so you can stack them in your fridge super easily. And because they're glass, it means you can pop them directly into the oven if you need to, or obviously in the microwave, the dishwasher safe, and they don't leak. Like, they're just really good. Very affordable as well. Whenever I go into IKEA, I always grab one. I think we have like 5 of those. Bang them in the freezer too. A 10 out of 10. Play, save, cinema. So we're just pausing, save the cinema. It's fantastic so far. Just cooking some pasta and having leftover bolognese. Very much enjoying the film. It's brilliant. And she's very much enjoying just watching. Maggie, I love you. So this is lunch. This is the spaghetti bolognese that we made. I will leave the recipe down below. It's kind of like, it's not really a structured recipe, but I can definitely write down quantities and what you're gonna need. But it's just so delicious, and we made like a whole pan full. We're about halfway through Save the Cinema, which is so good. Oh, it's so good. Got 56 minutes left, so we're gonna eat this and watch the rest of that. And then we're gonna walk little Maggie Moo, who's got her head in the fireplace. Maggie, what, Dad? So we just finished watching Save the Cinema. I got teary-eyed. That was, do you know what? I'm gonna go as far as saying probably one of the best films I've seen in quite some time. I'll give you like a brief, really quick synopsis. It's about cinema in Carmarthen in Wales. I don't know why, it's just made me so happy. It's got a brilliant cast. Basically, the local mayor wants to rip down the cinema and build a shopping centre where the cinema is. And there is a wonderful woman called Liz Evans. It's based on a true story, and she is campaigning to stop the mayor from ripping down the cinema. And she goes on a huge campaign. She ends up living in the cinema. I don't want to give too much away, but it ends up with a premiere of a very, very famous film that was released in 1993 about dinosaurs. I'm not going to say what it is, but you can pretty much guess. And that's how, I don't want to give too much away, but fantastic acting. Such like a good feel good film. I will leave the link to the Save the Cinema trailer down below, and also link to Sky's YouTube channel so you can check out all of the trailers on there. Believe it or not, Sky Cinema have got 52 releases, original films this year. How incredible is that? That's literally one a week. So you can find out all of the information about how to upgrade your package, which will include all of the Sky originals and some Sky blockbusters as well. They've got some brilliant films coming, such as Suicide Squad, which me and Ewan actually went to the premiere in Leicester Square. So it's all come full 360 about film premieres. Me and you went to that premiere of Suicide Squad and it was so good. And that's now on Sky Cinema as well. So really big blockbusters and Sky originals. Oh, that was fab. I'm in such a positive, happy mood. Yeah, love that. My dog walking attire really does leave a lot to be desired. I took my socks in because I put my wellies on. It's still really boggy in the field we walk in. Got my Barber zip through and my Barber jacket on, so it keeps me nice and warm with the nice fleece lining and gloves. Are we ready for a walk, little one? Are we ready for a walk? Let's go. Maggie's just made some friends with a, was that a cocker? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. It's like a lovely, brown Cocker Spaniel and another black Labrador, very similar size to Maggie. Maggie's actually quite small. Well, she's not terribly small, she's just quite lean, aren't you? So we're back from the dog walk and I'm just about to take this box to the charity shop and grab a mask. Zara did a bit of a wardrobe clear out, and I popped a couple of bits in just from around the flat that we don't use anymore, so I'm going to drop that off, grab some groceries for this evening. Back from the charity shop, and it's almost impossible to do a donation and walk out without getting anything, because the one that's super close to us, you kind of have to walk through the shop to the back, and they're all super nice in there. Got some great things. First thing, I'm so happy about this. So it's so funny that I mentioned Jamie Oliver's cookbook in this favourites video, because I found this. So this is his new one. It's literally just came out last year. I think it was released in, I think it might have been late November. It's called Jamie Oliver Together. It was a Channel 4 series as well. And it was all about bringing people together, obviously over, you know, the past couple of years where everyone's been apart. I had a quick flick through and it was just absolutely brilliant. Just so many lovely recipes in here. Things that you can do for a sunny gathering.
September it came out.
September? Was it? I knew it was recent. Thank you, Sarah. Cheese puffs. Absolutely delicious. Quick and easy antipasti you can do if you're hosting. Effortlessly elegant pasta. Just, it spoke to me. I had a quick flick through. Cheesy mash, red slaw, sweet onion gravy. 10 autumnal fare recipes. This is what you can start with. So he's doing a comfort squash porcini and pear soup, sausage wraps, and then a hot chocolate surprise. So I just love that idea. I think it sounds really nice. Very happy with that. It was £12, so for a charity shop book that is quite pricey, but new, it's 26, so I'm very happy with that. And obviously it's going to charity, which is fab. Next up, now if you watched the York vlog where Zara and I went and stayed in a barn for a weekend in York for Christmas with Maggie, we played Scrabble, and I've never played Scrabble in my life. This was £6.50 and I am so happy that we now have it, because it means we can play it at home and I can get better at it. So I played Scrabble with my aunt and uncle at Christmas, and I also lost then too. I forgot to tell you that actually, I lost against Anne and Dave.
I'm not surprised.
I am a tiny, weeny bit dyslexic, so words kind of already look Scrabble to me, and I just put them together, so the most I was getting was like 4s. So very happy with that. And now the last thing, I did film some bits while I was in there, some lovely items. I got this giant pestle and mortar. When I say this is heavy, I'm going to say that's at least 6 or 7 kg. That is very heavy. So obviously, I've said this before, I don't know if that's the pestle and that's the mortar, or this is the pestle and this is the mortar. But whatever it is, I absolutely love that. I think that is such a nice piece. It's kind of got this like textured like surface that feels really like rough, Obviously I'm going to give it a really good thorough clean before we use it, but it's just brilliant to do like sauces or nuts, herbs, oils, salsa verdes, just a whole host of things, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to crack on with some work because I need to edit a vlog that you guys will see before this. It was a weekend vlog, so I need to get that edited, upload it to YouTube, and then we're gonna make some dinner. So I was just editing my weekend vlog and I was just uploading it to YouTube, and YouTube is a wonderful place. Like I love the fact that I'm connected to you guys, and I had just had someone recommended, it was a recipe video, someone called Madeline Olivia. Now I feel like I'm really late to the party because she is huge in the food scene, and I have just discovered her channel. I have just become slowly obsessed with her channel. I just had a look through and she is renovating a Cornish cottage. I'll leave her Instagram on the screen. She is literally living my dream. I'm watching one of her vlogs unpacking and organising our newly renovated living room. She lives in Cornwall. And her style, her decor taste. I'll leave Madeline's channel linked down below because she's amazing. I'm very pleased that I've just discovered her channel because I feel like she's going to be my new favourite person to watch. Okay, so I'm about to make dinner. We're going to do kind of like a veggie shepherd's pie. So I'm going to do a red lentil base with half a parsnip is just kind of knocking around in the bottom of the veg drawer, some carrots, some leeks, sweat down a onion, we're going to do some thyme, veg stock like a gravy base, and then serve it with some broccoli, and obviously top it off with some mashed potato. So the cottage pie is done. This is like the ultimate comfort food. It is so good. We've just served it with some steamed broccoli on the side. It's got the cheesy mash on top. Oh, amazing. We're gonna dig in. We're all finished with dinner and I'm gonna wrap up with one of the brownies with white chocolate ice cream and strawberries that we made yesterday, and they are so good. They've got salted caramel in them and they're amazing. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's the first favourites of 2022, so let me know if you've enjoyed this like format, and I'll continue to do them because it's always nice to talk about things that you enjoy throughout the month. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all very soon in a future video. Bye for now.